Your smile should be a reflection of who you are, a welcome sign for people to see your true self. When you smile, people can see your confidence and happiness. Well, today we are joined by an expert on healthy smiles, board-certified maxillofacial surgeon, Dr. David Kirkpatrick of New Teeth Now. Welcome, doctor. I gotta say, I love reading that intro there because really, I mean, you are the man behind healthy smiles for so many people in the Tampa Bay area. So, doctor, first, how are you?
Doing well, doing well. And you did very good on the pronunciation of maxillofacial.
I love it.
Most people just destroy the word.
Well, thank you. I appreciate hearing that. And obviously, Dr. Kirkpatrick has been on our show before. And we're so glad to have you back because you always introduce us to new patients who really you've changed their lives. How are you able to do that?
Well, I've got a good team that I work with. And we just, having everything in one building, in one practice, so patients can come and meet, basically from a surgical standpoint to the restorative doctor, just everything's in one house. So it makes it easy to do the transition to get them to their goal.
And these patients that you see a lot of times feel that they have no hope, feel that this is just what they have to live with. But you are able to take those patients and really change their lives.
Yes, it's a lot of our patients, and you'll see when you meet Mr. Bernhagen in a minute. But they come in and they've been told in the past that there's nothing that can be done except like a denture, or they're struggling from the ability to eat or just being interactive with their family and friends. To be able to take them from a situation that they feel is hopeless and completely turn that around to where they don't have to think about their teeth anymore, or that part of their life, is pretty cool.
It's pretty cool. And actually, like you said, we're going to hear from Paul, as a matter of fact. He, of course, was a patient, describes the difficult and painful reality of having bad teeth, and ultimately how New Teeth Now changed everything for him in just a single day.
Well, before New Teeth Now, my teeth were just a mess. My teeth were all not lined up in the right positions, okay, and so like my canine was hitting the wrong tooth, okay, and then so I was wearing holes in my teeth and just kind of shearing them off. When I went to New Teeth Now for the very first time, I met with Dr. Kirkpatrick and Shauna, who's the coordinator, and they sat down and spoke with me for, I bet you, an hour to an hour and a half, probably, a full consult, and they made sure that I was comfortable with the whole procedure, and off we went. When the procedure was all done, and they flashed a mirror at me to look at it. I says, wow. I said, how can that be my teeth in one day? I walked in with my all crooked and yellow and busted up teeth, and walked out the door with a full set of perfect teeth. It was pretty amazing. Okay, to see how that can all happen in one day's time. I had heard people saying that there's no pain. Okay. And truly, there was no pain whatsoever. I had a full bottle of the prescription drugs that they sent me home with, and I never took a single one. I just took a couple ibuprofen just in case, and woke up next morning and I was perfectly fine. Basically, on Monday or Tuesday of that next week, I was on the golf course again playing golf. I wish I would have done when I was 20. Okay, walk in, done. Your teeth are corrected for the rest of your life, and they look perfect. So I would not hesitate a moment telling anybody to have this procedure done. Again, I can't say enough about New Teeth Now. Just go in, have it done, and be happy the rest of your life, and smile a lot.
Wishes he would have made the call earlier.
And that is a very common comment that we hear from our patients, which I think is a good thing, that they're kind of hesitant to make the call or come in, and they've been thinking about it for a while, and most of our patients have been thinking about it for more than a year until they come in. And one of the big things that they say when it's all over is like, gosh, why didn't I do this like 5 years ago?
Well, I'll say two of the other things that I came away with watching that testimonial, the fact that it happens in one day. I know you've kind of touched on how you're able to do that, having everything under one roof, but I know the patients really recognize and respond well to the fact that it can happen all in one day.
Yeah, they do. And I think sometimes it's a challenge to get them to understand and believe that we can do it, because they've been, to other consults or another provider, and they get this treatment plan that can be a year or more. And then they come to see us and we're like, oh, we can do what you want in a day. And that's, it's a pretty drastic change.
Well, and I will say we're actually out of time, but of course I want you to touch on too, the other thing that he talked about was no pain. I think that that's something that needs to be driven home. How are you able to do that?
Well, I think there's a lot of reasons that contribute to that, but a lot of it is patient compliance, and we do expect pain and give pain medicine just as needed, but it's common for patients to come in and tell us that.
Just a few ibuprofen.
It's great, yeah.
Okay. Well, again, we always appreciate when you're here. And if you want more information, I mean, a perfect smile really can be yours. Give New Teeth Now a call so that they can make it happen for you and have a consultation and then have it done all in one day. Plus, right now, there's a limited time offer to help save you money. So for more information, call 800-617-0609 or just visit newteethnow.com.